Good day, my name is Dela Imban. I'm your expert doctor, and thank you for joining DBA TV for the session we are having today. And today we are continuing our conversation on contract, by the way. We're continuing our conversation on contract, by the way. But today the discussion is about pricing. One of the most important parts of your contract. Pricing. One of the most important parts of your contract is pricing. And that's exactly what I'm talking about today. Now, as I talk about pricing, one thing I want you to understand as far as the pricing issue is concerned is that being able to get the pricing right determines your profitability, of course. First of all, to arrive at your price, you need to calculate what are the cost element involved. If I'm shipping a container out, what is the cost of the goods to feed the container? What is the cost of the logistics to move the container or move the goods to the port or move the container to my warehouse to load and move it back? What was the cost of terminal handling charge? What was the cost of freight, transport to destination? What was the cost of insurance to destination? In Nigeria, you have what is called application fee for export. It's called NXP. What is the cost of the NXP for export? All these costs are very important costs you incur when you are going into export business, when you are going to export any item. If you are going by air, freight costs and documentation costs, basically, and cost of moving the good, and of course, the cost of goods. A number of costs like terminal handling charge will not have a bear there. You might also need to do inspection fee if you are doing commodities. Nigerian Cultural Quarantine Service inspection, SGS inspection, Federal Produce inspection. You need to know all this before you arrive at your price. You need to know all this before you arrive at your price. Pricing is a very important point. In fact, if you get pricing wrong, that might mean the end of the business because you will not be profitable. You can specify the unit price and you can specify the total contract value. And you can also specify the applicable taxes and who will pay it, and duties and any additional cost and who will pay it. At this point, also, you specify the currency of the transaction. The currency of the transaction. This is very, very important. The currency. Now, you should also indicate at this point the likely price adjustment. For example, if the price, number one, under quantity, you will have put tolerance. So if I'm doing bulk shipment, I might not be able to ascertain the exact quantity. If the good is in metric tons or is in volume, liters, if I want to export 1,000 liters, I might end up exporting 995 liters, 997 liters, or 1,002 liters, or 1,003 liters. So I should give room for positive, negative, 5-10% tolerance. If I do that in the quantity, then I need to do that in the pricing. That, okay, you are allowed to ship up to this quantity, or you can ship more than this quantity. Quantity, because it affects the pricing. If I put that quantity, then it will affect the pricing or the total value of the contract. So there should be adjustment for likely variation. Another issue. Under pricing, you should also put penalty for lower grade. This applies a lot to commodities. If I'm expecting to do this quality, maybe KOR of cashew nut is 50 or 45, and you did 40, what will be the price? How much will I buy? Nut count should be 170, you did 180, what will be the price? How much will I buy? Purity of lead should be 60, is now 55, what will I buy? What will be the penalty that will be paid by the exporter for every drop in price? And what will be the benefit to be enjoyed by the exporter if there is an increase in price? All these should be factored in and put into the contract under the area where you talk about pricing. Clarity in price section is paramount. It minimizes the risk of dispute. It ensures the party have a clear understanding of the financial aspect of the agreement. And of course, this determines whether the exporter will be profitable or not. So be clear on your pricing section as far as your import-export contract is concerned. Has this video been of help to you? Give it a thumbs up. Have you learned one or two things in this video? Share with your friends who might be interested in knowing same thing. Do you have a question for me or topic you want me to treat? Drop it in the comment section. Do you want to know when we upload the next video? Next video, I'll be talking about how Incoterm affect pricing. How Incoterm affect pricing. So click on the notification bell so you know when I upload the next video on how Incoterm affect pricing. My name is Dele Ayemibo, and I'm your export doctor, and I'm signing out.